breaker, breaker into the black. This is Longhaul Preacher and I ain't going back.
Howdy y'all, it's Longhaul back from the podcast dead. Now I won't make any excuses for what happened. Just the last 2 years have been a real eye-opener with increasing troubles in health and family, school, fatherhood, all of that. But two things brought me back to the virtual airwaves. First is my relationship with God. I feel like I need to do more sermons. I need to have that relationship every day and every week and every month that I'm not getting as a doctoral student at the moment. And once a week in church is just not enough. Second, I need to be me. And I am not my day job, which is currently helping my wife with her law office as her employee and most of the time as a volunteer. So I'm backing off my day job again, giving me more time to be me, much to her dismay. Now here's the new game plan. The first week of every month, I'm going to, like this week, for example, first week of February, I'm going to be doing by Friday a sermon. So first week of every month is counted by the Fridays, right? I'm going to be doing a sermon. Second week will be something about family, putting family first, despite ourselves, family fun, family gaming, family this, family that, family recipes, you name it, family, okay? A third week, I hope to make my storytelling and music week, sort of an entertainment podcast. It could be praise music, it could be a tall tale or two, it could be hogwash, anything to entertain, and I hope you enjoy it. Now, the fourth and the fifth weeks of a month, and fifth weeks do happen 4 times a year, will be Patreon patrons only, will be by Patreon patron vote, whatever's most popular that month, whatever's requested that month. Yes, that does mean that if you want more than just 3 podcasts a month, you will have to subscribe, even if it's $1 a month. If it's $1 a month, you will see it. If it's $5 a month, you can get in on the voting rights. If it is suggestions you want to do, that's $10 a month, as well as voting, right? So until then, it's up to me to give you guys something to watch or listen to, even at $1 a month. We'll see what happens there. Now, what are these subscriptions used for? Well, first and most importantly, I've got to be able to do these podcasts, which means at this point, equipment upgrades. It's been 2 years. Software has been getting increasingly computer hungry, and my computer is getting old. So I'm thinking about turning back to the Mac for the next iteration of upgrades. Plus, I need a better mixer for the sound that I intend to use. Well, you'll see. It's going to be fun. A second, and actually more important to me, is Freya's education. We need to be able to fund it, whether that means trade school, professional school, scholastics. She is now going on 5 years old come this summer, going to school finally, and after that, who knows? So I need to be able to provide that. Third, and this is no joke, 10% actually goes towards a project I've been working on since 2009, Dirt and Nails Farms, to help the hungry and homeless. Now, this is a project near and dear to my heart. It was put onto me by God, and well, at the moment, Satan is at work so well that our website is down, actually, dirtandnails.org. So please keep track of that. Check back every once in a while to find out what we're doing. DIRT, the letter N, nails, NAILS.org for more information on that. And hopefully I'll find the time to fix that website very soon. Now, I know some of you are going to ask what happened to all the Star Citizen stuff. Truth is, I'm bored. Not of Star Citizen, but I never really wanted it to be the primary thing anyway. I wanted it to be the catalyst for starting the podcasts, which it has been. And there's tons of people out there. My favorite among them being Board Gamer out of Britain. There's tons of podcasters out there that do a far better job at reviewing Star Citizen and other games for that matter than I do. So I'm dropping it. except for the theatrical stuff. I'm not dropping that. So if you want the Star Citizen fiction, I'll keep that up. Don't worry about it. Email me. That's Monty or info at longhaulpreacher.space. And I will definitely do that. Okay, I do love doing the theatrics. So if you guys really like that stuff, I'll make more use of the time for that. But there will be casts, of course, as I said, about family fun, but it won't be focused on games and family game night. So that's something to consider. And that brings me to my last change. While my daughter is trying to get hold of me at the office, most of the podcasts will now be in audio-only form from now on. That means through SoundCloud, or for patrons and patron-only stuff, that'll be directly through Patreon. Eventually, I will be back to doing videos, but it takes a lot of time to do those videos, for one thing, and for another, I've got a lot of construction I'm doing here in the studio, which is part of why I don't want to do videos at this point. I want to bring in more live action stuff, if you can call it that. And so my daughter wants me to build a studio, a stage, for example, next door in the living room for her and her biological sister. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to build it, and I'm going to use it myself as well. So I do appreciate everyone's support, everyone sticking with me through all this. I know it's been a long time, but I'm in this for the long haul, folks. So let's move forward into 2020. Thank you again for your support, and see you soon.